All right, this is the 21 volt cordless brushless angle grinder from Seesii or Seesii. I'm not exactly sure how to say it, but they have incredible products. I've used their products before. They're really great stuff. So let's open this up, see what it looks like. We'll just kind of do an unboxing, see what you get in the package, and then we'll do a real world test a little bit later. All right, so we got our instructions, have our battery charger here. All right, so they provide you with 5 cutting wheels and then 2 flap discs. I love that they actually provide you with some of these things right in the package. Here's the guard. And here's the 21 volt battery. All right, here is the handle, nice grip to it. And then here is the angle grinder itself, which feels like a really solid build. And what makes this one from Seesii so unique and really special is the fact that they have this really low profile head. So you can easily get into a corner or get into smaller spaces because the top of this is just so slim. Other angle grinders will stick up really high and this one does not. So I think that's going to be a really great feature. Again, this just feels really good. Very strong grip, extremely good build. Okay, so let's just put this together now. Oh, I forgot to mention you also have this wrench here to loosen and tighten the head of the angle grinder. And then you'll see once you put it in right just about like that, there you go. It'll lock it in place. And whichever angle you want this guard to be at, you can move it. Just move this lever, unlock it. There you go, firmly in place. We'll attach this handle on the side here. There you go, nice and firm. Good grip, I like that. All right, when you're ready to put one of these cutting wheels on, you're gonna hold this lever. It's gonna lock this. You're gonna use this wrench and turn that. That'll loosen up. And you can take this right off, put one of these on, down, press that lever again to make sure this is locked. That way when you cinch this down, it's gonna tighten up. There we go, it's good and tight. Okay, we'll pop this battery on here. We've got about half battery. There we go. So this is where your battery goes, but then right here you have this option for different speeds that the angle grinder will run at. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And low is 1 and 2. This is for softer materials, stainless steel, wood, painted surfaces, and then 3 and 4. You can see this cycling through. 3 and 4 would be for like harder materials, ordinary steel, aluminum, and then 5 and 6 is going to be for metal cutting, stone grooving, rough grinding, quick deburring, just your fastest speed. So the fact that not only do you get just a really nice high quality angle grinder that's battery powered with a 20 volt battery, you also have speed. So it's not just one size fits all. You have different speeds for different scenarios. All right, let's go ahead and put this to a real world test. Okay, for this first test, I am just using the cutting blade and I'm gonna just kind of notch into this brick a little bit and see how it cuts this piece down. For this, I have the setting all the way up to setting 5 or 6. Okay, for this next test, I have the flap disc on, and this is where I'm just going to use this to sharpen down the end of my shovel. If I wanted to use this to cut through roots, you know, a very heavy root bed, I'd want this to be pretty sharp. So I'm actually going to use the angle grinder and just kind of hone down the edge of this so it's nice and sharp. Okay, this angle grinder got this edge all cleaned up. It had rusted pretty bad and it's got a good clean edge to it. It's gonna do a lot better than it was before. Okay, for this last test, I'm gonna use the cutting wheel. I'm gonna cut this in half. I don't actually need this hammer, and so I'm just gonna cut through this aluminum and see how it does. So it cut through that like butter. One of the things they offer about this angle grinder that I think is actually really cool is they offer a safety feature so that if it drops, the wheel stops immediately. It's not just gonna keep grinding away and hit your feet. And so I'm just gonna test this, turn it on and test it and see how it does. So I think if you're looking for a really nice high quality angle grinder something like this that's battery powered, 21 volt battery, good battery life, really good grip, build quality, a very low profile head, so it's easy to get into tight spaces. They have it figured out. And not to mention the safety feature where this just stops before it even hits the ground if you drop it. So definitely check this out. I am very impressed with this, and I know you will be too.